Hello guys, in this video we are going to make this antenna dynamic setup. So let's add a bone. This is going to be the head. Let's position it quickly and just open up the bone properties panel. Let's add another. Okay. I'm going to add maybe a hold bone for the eyes. And I go to third coordinate system. Maybe something like that. And let's mirror this hierarchy. Setup, mirror. Yeah, and now we add the bone chain, and this is going to be antenna. L for left. Let's make this shorter. Yeah, and I rotate it just real quick. Yeah, it's a bit boring, I know, but let's make it a bit shorter. Okay, let's add more. All right, a few more, we are there. And one more. Okay. Now I'm going to right click on this structure, and I will mirror the hierarchy as well. Yeah, you have to select only the first bone in the chain, so mirror hierarchy. Yeah, and yeah, I just delete it because we can rename we can replace L with R just like that, so it will be antenna R and antenna L respectively. Alright, let's right click on this bone, go to FX tools, item properties, and click rigid body here, wait, and now select the first, make it kinematic. Okay, so the first bone in the chain is kinematic. It's important, otherwise it will fall with the rest, but you don't mind that. Now we are making the constraints. Let's select the first pair and press hinge, then the second pair in an overlapping fashion, so second and the third, press hinge, third and the fourth, we are adding hinge constraints to the pairs so they form a constraint chain in a way. And the last one. Okay, now if we press play, the chain will not break. The pieces are constrained together. It's nice, but it's really ugly. So let's select all the constraint. It works. The bulk operation are working, so you don't have to set values one by one. And let's set this to -2 and +2, the limits. So we have this. It's almost there. Let's select the bones. I think box maybe is a better choice, and also the for mass distribution I use vertices and this given mass feature with a low value. Okay, it's not so loose and it's not so bendy. Of course we want damping. I use a high value linear damping value. The angular can be smaller. Look, it's pretty okay. Now we can select all bones in the chain. Just right click on the root or main head bone and press R. And now if you press play, the bones are affected by the deformation. Okay, a few more things. If let's just select all the I don't know if it's a bug or not, but I just noticed that if I animate the head, let's add a keyframe and another one 10 frames later, and I just switch off the dynamics and I will rotate the head bone. Something we are doing this, and this bone is not going with the structure. Just I'll show you quickly. And it's doing this very stupid motion because maybe the coordinate system is set to local and it's, oh heck, sorry. Let's do it one more time. It's no, it's okay. You see, this kinematic bone doesn't follow. But if you make this first head bone a kinematic bone, add from layout selected and set it to kinematic, and you press play, it's going with it. But later if you reload this scene and you switch off kinematic, then it still works. I don't know if this is a bug or not. I don't know. Maybe it's just a Lightwave feature, but I noticed this. So just make this kinematic and it works. So if you want to have a more playful animation, because it's a bit it's a bit modest. It's it could be a bit more vivid or active. Then you, of course, you can play with the linear damping and you set it to a lower value, like 10. Let's see what happens. And also, of course, we can set it by disabling dynamics. Select this bone. Okay, now we have this animation, and let's add the keyframe, because that's how we see the effect if we add some animation to the thing. And it's a fast motion, so now the chain never stops, it's dangling around. Maybe it's not desirable, so let's set the linear damping to a higher value. But of course, if you set the limits to a wider angle, then it makes bigger motion. Or let's damp it even more, like 99, and let's set this to minus 10, so there will be a okay. And sure, you can set constraints on a pair constraint basis. So the starting constraint has a narrow limit, and as we go upward in the chain, the constraints has more and more freedom. So look, and it's the same for the damping. The bones toward the end can have less damping. Maybe these two can be stronger, like 70. So these are the first three bones have a linear damping of 99, and toward the end we have 30 and 30. The fourth and the fifth 70. Let's play it. And maybe I just add a few more keyframes. I extend the timeline, and for example here I add the keyframe. I just disable dynamics. Let's make an abrupt rotation back, and I also change this to wireframe. And let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, that's quite a motion. What the heck? Why is it? But this should be. What the fuck? Is it a bug or what? This is so annoying. This must be a bug. It's not normal that I add keyframes, and yeah, it's due if enable dynamics is on, it sets these fucking stupid keyframes. So let's just check it one more time. Okay, now the rotations. Okay, it's okay. Heck. Now these are the things which discourages people from Lightwave, because it's always you always bump into a stupid bug or so-called feature like this. No wonder people are migrating to other softwares. It's not that turf is greener on that side either, but still. So now we rotate the head back, and let's check if the this looks okay. Let's enable dynamics. Yeah, it's a bit too active, a bit too playful. It should be a more modest, or yeah, no, I don't like this. Let's add back the constraints to -2 and 2, and I think the damping should be something like 90. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Basically, what else could be told? Let's open up one more time the item property. So yeah, the shape. Quite a lot depends on the shape. If you now I have set the shape of the bones to box, but if you choose a capsule and you play the simulation, you see it's a whole lot more. It's bendier. Okay, and this mass distribution also affects. You can try surface, for example. You see, with capsule and surface behaves like this, while box and surface behaves like this. But box and vertices give you this result. But what if let's check capsule and surface one more time. Let's see the whole animation. It's pretty stiff. Yeah, so I don't know if you set the mass to, let's say, 1000 kilogram. And of course, if you if you have a more refined bone structure, because it's just 7 bones or so, if you have 14 or more, then maybe the animation is more fluid. I don't know, but yeah, and of course this major axis affects the outcome. So feel free to experiment with these values. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Cheers and bye.